Good morning, cyber traders! Happy Monday, everybody! On this April 9th and a freezing morning here in New York. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Michael. All right, Jonathan, Kent, all good to see you. Dave, Hank, Ronnie. Look at that. Look at everyone chatting away. Look at that. Looks like everyone's up bright and early. Hope everyone's got their nice Starbucks coffee ready to go like myself. Good to see you. Snowy in Indiana. Are you kidding me, Chris? Holy cow, that's ridiculous. Global warming. Good to see you, Doug. All right, Lawrence, good to see you. All right, good to see you, Grant. Good morning. Cold in Ohio too, huh? Ugh. Well, it says supposed to warm up at the end of the week, so hopefully, watch what happens. We're gonna have like a scorching summer. Snow yesterday in Kansas City? Wait, are you kidding me? Is that even possible? I guess it is, right? Yeah, Andre, you probably it sure is. It sure is. Cold in Reno. Look at that. Snowing in Chicago from Kathleen. Look at that. Oh, we feel bad for Lawrence. 90 here in Arizona. All right. Well, at least we got the weather out of the way. We broke the news on the weather. Now let's talk about how we could hopefully. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna predict something. There's definitely gonna be a stock that we can make money. It's gonna be off the weather. You know, that's what it's. I don't know. That's what I'm. It's going to probably happen. There's going to be somebody's going to come out with something. So, see something. Everyone say something. Anyway, let's talk about what happened last week because you know what? Friday was a unbelievable day on a lesson that we talked about. LFIN. There's a couple of stocks here on a Monday, which we always want to be careful of. You know, because Mondays come back from the weekend, especially kids. A lot of the kids went back to school. You had Greek Easter yesterday. You had Easter the following week. And you had Passover. I mean, it had a lot of kids were off. A lot of kids went back to college, so people are in full boat to get back to work. And usually it takes about a day before it kicks in. So Mondays want to be a little careful. But I just want to talk really quick about the LFIN trade because we had a really, really good day on LFIN. First of all, for all of you here, we've got to give a big round of applause once again. I think it was his big record on LFIN, but David G made $5,900 on LFIN. So let's give him a round of applause. If you guys missed it, he did great on that trade. You know, listen, I know some people are sitting there scratching their head. They're like, you know what? I'll be happy if I make $200 a day, make $50,000 a year. Yeah, times that by 52 weeks, every day if you could do that. But, just one thing, Dave, I always tell everyone, don't get cocky. You know what? The reason why David did so well on that trade is because, just like I told you in the morning, if you go look in the YouTube channel, this was a stock that we were trading in pre-market. I said, hold your horses. I think LFIN's back in play. It was play the day before. And sure enough, what is going on now? The stock got halted, expecting some more news on it. And this is what day trading is all about, guys. You get in, you get out. We're not looking to buy it at 22 and sell it at 28. If we could buy it at 24 and sell it at 25 or 26, who cares at 28? Because you know what? From what I read on the news, to me it sounds like a catastrophe. But I don't understand why the stock took off. So another very interesting stock. And everyone remembers LFIN because we traded that back when the stock was $10. It ran to 140 smackaroos. Now, it's funny. I'm getting a lot of emails from on YouTube from people like, hey, Fausto, I saw your YouTube video and Facebook page on an LFIN. I'm stuck in it. What should I do? I says, well, what you should do is get into the damn trading room and you'll see what to do. But feel sorry for some of those people. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're just going to have to see, right? Anyway, a lot of stuff going on as in last week. A lot of good stocks that also traded. The PCRX was also a really, really nice move right out of the gate. You could see that bad boy went from 29 all the way to 38. A very, very big winner. A lot of people made a lot of money on that one. Todd made $1.27 on that from 35. He also made 52 cents in Micron Technologies. Let's give him a round of applause. He did really well. Starting to pick up this pace, Todd. Good for you, man. All right. So everyone's doing great in the room, and listen, not everyone, listen, not everyone's making big numbers, but listen, you got to be patient. You'll get there. And, one thing I always tell you, if you miss that opportunity, don't worry. There'll be other ones today, tomorrow. They're there. There's several a day. This is not like once in a lifetime thing. All right, guys. So anyway, so that's what's going on regarding about those stocks that moved yet last week on Friday. But once again, remember, that is, Jeff's saying right there, hope no one held it overnight. LFIN Corporation stock was halted after the dreaded T12 code after they simultaneously sued by the SEC, almost positive, ensure that they are going long. You're going to face a total loss. Yeah, I think something like they holded like $27 million or something like that, Jeff. I think that's what was the news on that, on the blockchain thing. But anyway, for all of us, we made our money. I know, from what I know, no one here is holding it. We made our money, it's over. So let's forget about that. We'll keep our eye on it. We'll keep it on our watch list. I'm really curious when it opens up. But I'll tell you this, I don't know when it'll open up. Sometimes those things could take, I've seen sometimes they were locked up for weeks. So hopefully that doesn't spook anyone. But you know what is what it is. Anyway, let's go find out and see what else is moving on. First of all, the ACAD trade. Let me just bring that up over here. ACAD. All right, so the ACAD stock's taking it's taking a little bit of a hit right here. Stock could look like a nice little short. You could see the stock was a $40 stock. It just broke all-time 52-week lows. So I want to put that one on the watch list. AVXS. Here's a stock that is up huge. Look at that. Stock went from $120 all the way to 209.31. It's up 80%. I think it's up almost close to $80. I told you this, guys, earlier. It's a buyout. Yeah, it's a buyout, but where? Because I told you to short it. I know it's not in everyone's price range, but if you logged in earlier, I put the post up. I says, you know what? The stock is breaking lower lows, and maybe it'd be a good short. And that was at like 210.50, 211. It was actually, if you hear earlier, it was at 215. So it is backing down. Listen, so we don't know where the buyout is, but that's a very, very big profit. So I don't know where the buyout is, but I know if you were the lucky ones that did have it on Friday and you own right now at 209, you'd be selling also. So that's what you're having right now. So that could be a good short going into the open. I don't care what the buyout is. We don't know what the number is, but overall it's still short. Another stock on the watch list, going to add up 28%, 300,000 shares, TRPX. This one's got some good momentum. Spread's a little bit big. You got some good iceberg orders, something right up our alley. Look at that. You got some 2,800 share sellers, 2,600 share buyer. You got a nice little seller here. Stock's breaking, testing a higher high. Stock looks pretty good. Going to put that one on our watch list. GERN is another one. We all know GERN. We've traded it so many times. GERN was great when we traded it. The stock went from $2 all the way to $6.50. It's kind of like in no man's land right now, GERN. From what I remember, it was a level 1 stock. Go back to your journals, check it out, see how you did on that trade, how it traded. But I'm pretty much sure this is something that everybody can afford to trade. MNLO. All right. Here's another one getting very hit pretty badly, down 65%, 60,000 shares already in pre-market. Stock's at $12, breaking all-time lows. The stock just came public. Obviously, they came out with their first quarter earnings from what it looks like, and apparently they didn't like it. April, yeah, they didn't like it, what they saw. So stock is taking a major, major hit. Not very good when you hear such a thing, especially seeing it is in the medical business. So that is obviously not a good sign. So anyway, we know that stocks like this don't come back. So be very, very careful, guys, when you see these. Another stock that's been creeping up really slowly. It's been more of a swing trade than more of a day trade. You can see the stock PTN. Stock, beginning of the year was at 80 cents at $1.30. I don't know. It's up 6%, 290,000 shares. I don't know. Once they start breaking $1, you could see something, that's when they start picking up some momentum. I'm going to put it on the watch list. You see the time in sales, a lot of greens, means a lot of buying going on. I'm going to throw that in there. And then obviously the LFIN is going to be on our watch list until it opens up, but we'll see whenever that happens. All right, guys, anything I'm missing I did not call out. I think that's what we have going into this Monday. Remember, Mondays are very, very tricky because you don't have that much news unless you have weekend buyouts. But we always have a new list that will come out when the market opens up. All right? Benito says, Fausto, could you check out the VSTM? Absolutely, Benito. And it's got some nice movement. It's got some good volatility, up 17%. Yes, definitely put this on a watch list. Got, the pre-market is kind of like doing the shakes right now. You know what? I saw this earlier, and I didn't put it on because I wasn't too impressed with the trend in the pre-market. But you know what? I'm going to throw it on there. It's not that bad, Benito. First of all, we don't have the greatest of lists this morning, so we'll put that on the list. KR, I don't know why you were bringing this up, Ted. It's absolutely doing zero. Not a really good stock at all. All right, Fran says, what about the MFGP trade? It's got some good movement, but it's only up about 2%. Looking at the stock got crushed. It's coming back a little bit. It's starting to do a little bit of a dead cat bounce. Didn't do too well on Friday. We could put it on the watch list. Listen, I love playing dead cat bounces the day after and the next day after. But for what it's worth, I'll throw that on there. Not bad, friend. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. All right, so guys, got a lot of big things that are going on this week. Remember, today we do have Phase 2 that's going to start. And then tomorrow is Phase 3, where you guys are going to trade live with me in class. For all you gold and platinum students and diamond. So don't forget, it's always a very exciting class. So you got Phase 2 that's going on today, and then you got Phase 3 that's going on Tuesday and Thursday. For everyone, I know we have a lot of new trials that are starting this morning. We always recommend people start on a Monday. Just please keep in mind, this is a trading room. This is not a teaching room. If you like what you see if you want to make money and you want to learn how to do it, talk to Education Advisor, and they'll tell you about the phases of the courses that are going on, so we can teach you how it goes. Because remember, guys, and like I say this all the time, it's not for everybody. You got to learn before you can earn, and there's no better place to see it live in the market while you're in here in the meantime. But for all the students, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. We'll see you in class. If you're not going to be in class, we'll just I'll see you in the trading room. All right, guys? Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.